This is the i30N, and it's a lot more than just a concept. It's a camouflage prototype well ahead of its global reveal later this year. Now, Hyundai built the i30N to take on the best European hot hatches like the iconic Golf GTI and even the Megane RS. But enough about all that, because CarAdvice is here at this private test facility to find out if Hyundai can walk the walk after all the talk. Now, I want to tell you something. The head of all this Hyundai N performance stuff is a guy by the name of Albert Biermann. Now, he worked at BMW's M division for almost 30 years. And what he wanted was a user-friendly performance hatch. And I tell you what, he's almost spot on. I really, honestly wasn't expecting a car that felt like this. Just not expecting a car to go like this and be so user-friendly. I thought it was all marketing hype, but I tell you what, this thing is so easy to drive. You can just keep pushing. And that's what Albert Biermann wanted. He wanted a car that you could explore the limits, but without being intimidating. And surely that's the holy grail in making a performance hot hatch for the general public. He spent a lot of time developing the steering. It had to have feedback, and this has got a ton of it. Absolute ton of it. You can feather this steering wheel, put it into a corner like this, roll it out. Doesn't matter what happens, you've got control of this car. It's a very friendly car to drive. Now, what you don't want in a turbo 2-litre is a lot of power at once. You want it to be linear, and that's what they've delivered here. I mean, I'm flat to the floor now, and the power is just coming on beautifully. Now, you've got to have decent brakes if you've got a performance hatch. You want brakes that don't fade. Now, these aren't Brembo, they're not AP Racing, they're Hyundai brakes. And I tell you what, they are absolutely fade-free. Now, there's going to be two cars. There's going to be the standard i30N and the i30N Performance Pack. Now, that's going to have around 205 kilowatts. The other car will have about 184 kilowatts. Still a lot bigger than what the Golf GTI currently has in standard spec form, 162. Now, there's a whole bunch of tech on this i30N. There's adaptive dampers, and you can go from eco, normal and sport or track or N mode. So we're in N mode, of course, and everything is heightened. Throttle response, suspension, stiffer, steering, tighter. What about the grip? I tell you what, these bespoke tyres on the performance pack, Pirellis, absolutely brilliant. I mean, this car's been caned all day, and we've got plenty of grip. So, has it lived up to all the hype? Absolutely, categorically, you bet. This is more than just a tremendous effort, it's bloody brilliant. And if this is an example of Hyundai's first attempt at building a performance hot hatch, then I can't wait to see what the future of N brings us. Now, I know it's still a prototype, but it's got to be close to the final production version, which CarAdvice will reveal to you in September at Frankfurt.